What it do, y'all? Be right through the hallway, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share all that good stuff, man. Life made it five back at it again. The realest one on the net, boss talk with business. Subscribe to that channel, man. Like these videos, share these videos. Don't skip no ads. Y'all go check out that interview I just posted, man, and all my other videos. I didn't have time to make no edit or nothing like that, man. I said I'm just gonna go live and talk about this, right? Y'all can go back and watch it later on whenever you view it. Young Chop, man. I just watched his interview. Well, I just watched the thing with him and Gilly when they went live, right? Man, first off, let me start it off by saying y'all pray for Young Chop, man. Because to me, he just didn't seem too mentally healthy, man. It might I'm just saying, it might be, might not, I'm just saying. But let's talk about the things that he talked about in when he was on live or whatever. The first thing I want to talk about, man, is what he said about Lil Baby. Now, I did a video about this, man. I told y'all this before it just got big or whatever, man. I be having stories before it come out, man. But my channel is not big as others, so people don't see it on mine as quick as they would a bigger channel or whatever, right? But anyway, he goes on to say, he going to clarify basically, Lil Baby and them did put hands on Offset. And he said so for gambling did. Basically, when people gamble, I pay you later, stuff like that. And so basically that happened. What else did he say, man? He talked about Wayne being fake. He talked about Meek Mill being fake. French Montana being fake. More on him in a minute. And 21 Savage. And more on him in a minute. But him and Gilda was going back and forth about Meek Mill. He really didn't just too much talk a whole bunch on Meek Mill or whatever, right? And I was going to screen record the live or whatever, but so many people got it up. Ain't no need for me to do it. Y'all can go check it out. I'm just giving y'all my opinion and then y'all hear what I think about it. But man, he went in on French Montana though. First off, he talking about how fake his jewelry was, right? He say he held it, he know fake jewelry when he see it, dude ain't got nothing. And he also said this, and I couldn't figure this out. If y'all figure it out, get in my comments and let me know. He went on and said that a person that's close to French Montana that just recently passed was real sour at French, talking about how he wouldn't put him out and he just didn't have no love for French no more because he say French wasn't showing him no love. Now, y'all let me know who he was talking about because I really don't know. Y'all bang that like button too, man. All right. And then the next thing he was saying, and this threw me for a loop, but it didn't kind of surprise. It didn't really surprise me though. He goes on to say, French Montana. Well, how can I put this? He used to see Puff Daddy and French always head upstairs. I'm like, man, what? Now, 50 used to say that back in the gap too. And Young Chopper addressed that too. He said 50 wasn't just talking. Now, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about on that, just go and type in French Montana 50 Cent beef. What else he went on to say about French, man? He said something else about him. What did he say about him? It'll probably come up to me in a minute, man. But let's move on to 21. He went on to say 21 is like one of the fakest tough guys in the industry, that he's not what he claimed he is. And man, he said he pretty much said the same thing about 21 that he said about French Montana when it come to going upstairs, you feel me? And that threw me for a loop too, man. I'm like, what? And he got in depth with it at that, man. He was talking about people bleed. He went in depth with that, man. I said, man, I cannot believe that, man. But you never know. And then he went on to say what everybody always alludes to, man, he's not gonna do what these people do for fame. He's not going through that, man. He was even talking about somebody that wasn't right, that stayed down the street from him, that lived in California or whatever, right? And Gilly was taking it like I was taking it, man. I couldn't believe he was on live saying all that, bro. Don't get me wrong. I understand you ain't scary. You walk by faith and all that, and that's cool, man. I understand that, but you one person, and anybody can be touched. You can't just be even if a person is scary, you think they gonna just let you put these rumors and stuff out about them without nothing happening to you or whatever? What's happening with it, bro? So what else he went? I'm gonna tell you something else I heard about 21 too. This ain't nothing Young Chop said, but this something that I personally heard. Like just from a homeboy that I knew, what that I noticed from the A, and then from just people that that I've met along the way that subscribe to me. People always told me about 21 not being a real blood, and they was saying that he was a GD first, and then when Blood got popular with Lil Wayne and everybody, he switched over, and a lot more Atlanta rappers that's popular that y'all wouldn't think of, like I think the Jose Guapo dude. It's a couple rappers, man, that like they say was claiming GD or claiming something else. One dude, man, I seen he took a picture, man. He was a GD, then he was a Crip, then he was a Blood. I say, God, that man went through three of them. But anyway, man, he went on to talk about who else he talk about? He said that Lil Durk was there when him and he said him and Lil Durk pulled up at 21 Savage in them studio session or whatever, and say they was strapped up or whatever, and say dude was kind of nervous, and he said he just feel the energy. People ain't built like what they say in these rap songs. He also went on to say that he's being blackballed, and that's probably that's mainly the main reason why he going about the way he going about it. Man, he even went on and said, to Jay Prince, you like, well, let's just set on up to fight, because I can fight or whatever. But I don't understand that because, I seen the live when him and Jay Prince were live, and man, that was the weirdest live I've ever seen in my life. Like I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. And then for a minute, I thought Young Chop was probably clout chasing, just trying to get his buzz back up, man. But I don't even think that's the case no more. People gotta remember, man, Young Chop lost his mother not too long ago, and that was, be honest with you, every time I seen a picture of him, that's what I seen with him. Even in documentaries and all that, you feel me? That's who I seen with him, and to lose somebody close to, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what happened then, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still affecting him. So, you don't have nobody in your corner to tell you, man, that's not right. Son, chill out. He ain't got nobody in his corner telling him, the moves to make and what to do and what not to do and all that. He basically was saying in the live, he don't got that. He rolled solo. He just rolled by the grace of God or whatever. And I just, man, I think he going through a lot though. That's just me personally, man. I think he going through a lot. I think he need to chill out on these lives and going on Instagram and putting people on blast, because be honest with you, that never works out well for people, putting folks on blast, that's not the way to go about it. But if you're being blackballed and you feel like people talking behind you, I can understand that too, because you got to get your point across, and the best way to get it across is to go live about it, get it out to the people. But it's too much smoke with too many people, man. I mean, like I say, he talked about Wayne, Meek Mill, French Montana, 21 Savage, Jay Prince. It's too much, man. It's too much, bro. Like real talk, man. It's too much. You a fire producer, man. Go on and get back to making them tracks. Even if you blackball, man, I'm pretty. It's a lot of upcoming rappers, in the game that they got money too. People out here in these streets, they making money too. You don't necessarily have to work with none of these famous people, man. And then he mentioned famous people. He mentioned like Metro Boomin and Southside and a lot of people from Atlanta basically, and was just basically saying everybody going upstairs. You feel me? Read in y'all get what I'm saying, but man, Chop went in, man. That's all I can say about it. Chop went in, bro, and Chop. I hope everything turned out all right for you, bro. And I understand if you're being blackballed, man, but if I were you, I'd try to find another way to go about it. Because this right here ain't the move, and somebody close to you should be telling you that, man. BY3 the hard way. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. I'm gonna hit y'all another video real soon, man. Till then, man, hold up for you. Do what you're supposed to, not what you wanna do.